endurance to push into the lead, and it's all about Snowden. The 51.81 was the record set earlier on. Can she win gold? Can she shatter her record that has stood for mere hours? Cameron Snowden from UNC Wilmington, 51.78, a new CAA record, and more gold for Cameron Snowden. Drexel Dragons, who have the lead in lanes 4 and 2. Smith and Kwasny. Can Drexel go 1-2 again in the 100-yard fly, just as they did last year in lane number 5. Dave Fitch desperate to get on the podium this year, but it's Smith and Kwasny, and it's Kwasny who wins it by a 1/10 of a second. It started out early on with Neely with a great jump off the blocks to get the early lead. Then Katie Knorr, who was swimming right next to her, took the lead in this backstroke leg. As you see the William and Mary cap, as we headed down to the breaststroke, it was Knorr who just had out-touched Sharp, or rather it out-touched Neely, but in the freestyle, it was all about the freshman who did indeed leave plenty in the tank to make sure that she won gold, and all smiles. Look at how this 400-yard IM started, and it started in lane number 5 with Ian Fraser with that great butterfly backstroke combination to give him the lead, but we said that the butterfly was one of Carrico's best strokes. He took the lead and then just simply never looked back. The speed and the endurance to make sure that Carrico had the big lead heading into the final 50 flip. And when there's nobody else in our picture, as you head to the wall, it means that usually records are gonna come crashing down, and that is the emotion that gold in the CAA Championship means. It was all about the top of your screen, lane 6, 7, and 8 to start things off. Ellie Hunt got out to a great start for William and Mary, and Truscott and Waite were not far behind Ellie Hunt, but Tess Langford with a great final 50 to win it for the Tribe. And now we head to the men's side of things. And this year, the newcomer, Shaw Satterfield, the former Ohio State Buckeye, with a big swim to make sure that UNC Wilmington won another one. Satterfield, a Cary, North Carolina native, returned home for his final year. And time of the last 50 to speed past Tasaku and the rest of the field into silver. But Ellie Shearer led just about wire to wire. She got a B cut last year. She will have a B cut to the NCAAs. Look like they're going to finish 1 and 2, but by what times? Here come Namakonov and Sabev, with Namakonov in lane 4, Sabev in lane 5. The only question is which blue hen will win gold, which blue hen will win silver. It is Sabev to win gold, Namakonov silver, and Kasper Karnik wins bronze. 51.69 for Tony Sabev to win the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Second, on second place, Ragazzoni. And somebody who came in 5th place in this event in the state championships in high school last year in North Carolina wins the event in the CAAs in college this year. And she had a great final 10 yards. To the men's side of things, final, Timmy Gakelis, keep an eye on him at the bottom of your screen in lane number 2. Great start for him off the blocks as he and Van Howe were step for step and stroke for stroke early on, but staying underwater longer than just about anybody else was Jack Van Howe, and he opened it up in the final few yards to make sure that he can slap the water as a CAA champion. And now here is Ethan Badrian. Needs a 51.65. 2.6 degree of difficulty to catch Newis. It is doable, but he needs to execute. Strong dive from Badrian, and it's going to be all about the score. Ferner after him, not a factor. Ethan Badrian's score, 58.05. Ethan Badrian's going to win gold again. 348.05 points. And Ethan Badrian will not be denied. He'll do the double, and Turgeson putting her head down onto the flags. It'll come all the way down to the touch. for Caroline Burgesson to win it for the Tribe. Towson 2, Northeastern 3. Oh, what a swim for Caroline Burgesson. Tribe were first off the podium last year. Burgesson was the first leg that year, and she beat her time in this event last year by nearly a full second. The senior Dave Fitch tried to close him down. Here comes Namakonov in lane number 6 for Delaware, but it's Drexel who wins it. The freshman Pavlich brings it home for the Dragons. Delaware comes all the way back from an 18.94 for Namakonov to win